Hello and welcome to another episode of SD Gundam G Generation Eternal. I probably should get to a point of just stopping recording my outros in line my outros in line, because I seem to always confuse new folks. But yes, K's, the stream continues. We're in a brand new episode, but we are still part of the same stream that the last two episodes have been. Missions, we got some stuff here. Cumulative, develop a total of 800 times, nice. And 60 stages with a battle score of 3 ribbons, woohoo. We are 750 away from getting a level. We definitely won't do it on stream, but tonight when I'm going through everything and burning up all my energy, I'm pretty sure I'll hit it. So let's go to, now let's not even bother hitting stage. Let's just go straight in. And we are on stage 6, Beyond the Clouds of Sand. The Romans had contact with a number of Germanic tribal confederations. One of the largest of those was the Allemans, which became the well-known French name for Germany. Albanese. Okay, Albanese. What is the French name for Germany? Because when you went with Andrew Waldfeld is coming, he is. Do I want to maybe consider switching him out for the... Nah, I'm not gonna switch him for a gun barrel dagger. That's just too much of a downgrade. We'll level it up later. Alright. Let's sortie with the same team we've had this entire time. Like, I'm familiar with Alsace-Lorraine. The Archangel was able to re-enter. Alman. Okay. Alman? Alman, probably. You got the ball? Choose the ball. May the ball be with you. Can't use the ball in atmosphere. But I have 2 balls. I've got the regular ball and I've got the ball K-type. The Archangel was able to re-enter the Earth at the cost of the 8th Fleet's annihilation. However, the ship descends into the territory of the Zaft forces, commanded by Andrew Waldfeld, okay, aka the Desert Tiger. The moment the Archangel lands on Earth, Waldfeld dispatches a squad to meet it. Here it is. So that's the strike then. That's a fine mobile suit. That's a fine mobile suit. The pilot's not too bad either. But it's still just a humanoid weapon. It'll be no match for a Baku in this kind of place. Huh? The pilot managed to calibrate his piloting program with the sandy terrain that fast. Is he really a natural? And here's where Kira reunited with his long-lost twin. Reunited again. And the aim of his beams. Did he instantly add heat convection to his parameters? I haven't been this excited in a while. Captain, it's those Desert Dawn guys. How are they planning on helping those Earth Forces mobile suits? Wait till the Zaku Desert type came out. Wait, wrong timelines. Yes. And at least one source I know suggests that Latin Germani, for a Germanic confederation, was a mutation of Alman. Interesting. Let's withdraw. We've completed our objective. Gather the remaining troops. Taking advantage of the terrain, the Zaft forces close in on the Archangel and on the strike. Sorry for your dorkiness. No need to apologize for dorkiness. However, thanks to reinforcements from the Desert Dawn Resistance, they managed to slip away. Among the Resistance members, Kira finds Kagali, the girl he spent some time with on Heliopolis. Since escaping Heliopolis, she has been participating in the anti-Zaft movement on Earth. Deciding to join with the Resistance, the Archangel successfully repels the Zaft forces' unrelenting assault. But Kira's mental health suffers as he continues fighting to keep his friends safe. They don't even go into detail. Concerned for Kira, and hoping that a change of scenery will brighten his mood, Muryu sends him to a nearby city as Kagali's bodyguard. While on their errand, however, they happen to encounter the Desert Tiger. When Kira ends up saving Waldfeld from an assassination attempt by guerrillas, he takes the pair to his mansion. Reunited with long-lost twin, wasn't that some of the plot in Star Wars? Yes it was. Ah, you saved me, thanks. Now, come on, take a seat and relax. Kira doing the shark kick, yes. An assassination by guerrillas? Yes. Ah, you've made a mess of things here. But you seriously helped me out. I can hardly just send you on your way now, can I? That's just bananas! Ah, quit playing around! Would you rather be dead too? Ah! That guy, what do you make of him? Tell me, as a mobile suit pilot, how do you imagine this war will end? Why would you ask me that? You ought to have more tact, you know. The game of war has no time limit, and nobody's keeping score. At least by guerrilla, not by gorilla. If it's gorilla, Kira wouldn't stand a chance at kicking a gorilla. This isn't like sports. So how is the victor decided? Where does it all end? Where? I saw you fight. Ground contact pressure in the soft sand, heat convection parameters. I'd say you're a cut above the rest in your group. I'm not so naive as to simply believe it when I'm told you're a natural. And I don't know why you've decided to turn on your own people. But since you're that mobile suit's pilot, that makes us enemies, right? Still, since you saved my life today, I say we don't turn this place into a battlefield. Get out of here. I don't know how much good will come out of it, but I enjoyed our talk. See you on the battlefield. Although the Desert Tiger lets Kira and Kagali go this time, his words leave a deep impression on them. Scorpion Squad, all units, launch from the Petrie. Where's the Harry Carter? He's busy shaving. It's heading for the designated position. There are no signs it's been detected by the enemy. The radar's showing what appear to be enemy signals. There's too much disturbance. Number cannot be determined. Large heat signatures detected behind them. They seem to be an enemy carrier and a destroyer. Looks like the Desert Tiger is finally bearing his fangs. Prepare for anti-air... Whoops, something. Anti-air and anti-ship? Petrie, is that on a dish? Yes. Not to be confused with Brent Petrie. Almost forgot those helicopter exist in Seed. I completely forgot they existed in Seed. Strike! Strike! Skygrasper! Launch! Mulaflaga and the Skygrasper, moving out. Mulaflaga and the Skygrasper, moving out. You really sure the AL's right for this? I'm going up against Baku's. Mobility will get me further than firepower. Got it. Kira Yamato, heading out. Oh, looks like it started. Looks like 2 members of Le CRUSET's team are rearing to go. But that's because they've only known space battles. We'll be in trouble if they're pushed too hard. Huh. Come on, let's get out there too. Take care of the ship for me, DaCosta. I'm heading out in the Legao. Beyond the cloud of sand. Mission objective, destroy 3 enemies. All units destroyed, Kira Yamato and guest force destroyed. Okay, fine. Let's go destroy some enemies. One. Yeah, the beam swords are kind of lame, generally speaking, in this game. Such a shame. Oh well. There we are, beam saber. And you may as well power up. And hop right over there and perfect, destroy the Bakao with your beam rifle. Alright, condition achieved. Let's see what happens. Warship silhouette to the rear. Hits the enemy. Oh, they had another one hidden away? The Archangel. Huh? You're dealing with me now, pilot boy. Ah! So he wants to play with mobile suits, huh? In that case, I'm going out too. The Skygrasper 2 is launched. What? It seems to be Kagali. I say again, what? Alright, destroy 3 enemies. Destroy all enemy units. Alright, let's do it. How many we got back there? 5 units? How much will I devote to you? Can you attack behind you? You can. Doesn't really help you. Well, you can go get rid of the Lesseps. Did you just... I hope you didn't defend. He did defend. Lovely. Not what I was hoping for. Even with the defense, this guy will at least die. And Kagli is gonna pour a barrel of decaf on that mech. My beam's attenuation rate is way too high. Fighting in an atmosphere sucks. Slash. This is bad. Damn it. Zoot. Get the kill. The new era has no use for someone like you. Drop like flies, the lot of you. Alright, whatever. That's the melee. We've seen it. You're mine. There we go. Wait, did you just defeat Andrew? You did. Heh, you're one hell of a pilot, but there's no way I'm letting you fall back now. Waltfeld! And shoot that with the hyper bazooka. You hop over there with the wrench. Auto-kitted. Oh. Alright, no support attack needed. Good. Oh, my legs are caught in the sand! What's going on? Wrench maze! Bastards! I can't even get my footing! Wow, that's kind of terrible. That's using, yeah, the hyper impulse. Jeez. No chance. I've got you now. Ooh, fire in the agony. And White says, I don't like sand. It feels rough and gets everywhere. Yes, yes. We nerds are quite aware of the terrors of sand. There you are. At least we can get the kill with the sword. Yeah! Take this! Yeah, you know, just like randomly ram it with a sword that's attached to your plane. Oh. Seed is silly. Seed is a very silly series. Yeah. Oh. Alright, you get over there. Oh, not enough. Yeah? Wait, I messed that up. I should have used the Archangel to soften it up. Oh well, that's fine. There we go, get the kill. If we used the Archangel first, then Strike would have been able to get a chance step, but whatever. Not a big deal. Go, use the Javelin. Boom! You can't learn such things from a normie. You what now? Oh, that thing's actually weaker. Didn't realize that. Alright, let's activate you. Fine. We'll kill you. Use the ass. The anti-ship sword, abbreviated to ass. Alright, and chance step to over there. That's looking good. Yeah, Midas Messer once again. Haha, she can get the kill. I had faith in you, Kagali. Fire all the weapons! The cannons, the rifle, the Gatling gun, everything! Yeah, I want to see that, experimental, whatever it is. 9.1 meter anti-ship sword. Okay. There we are. Overkill. The Midas knife, huh? Messer is German. It is. Speaking of which, there is the story of the World War II pilot. So, he's telling a bunch of school children about his time as a pilot during the Second World War. And, you know, he's describing it and saying, yeah, and I saw this fucker, and then he was going, you know, he was diving to go to attack, but I was able to get in there. I got on that fucker's tail, and I just filled that fucker full of lead, and that fucker crashed on the ground. The teacher, horrified, tells her students, now children, you need to understand, a Fokker was a type of German plane during the Second World War. And the pilot says, yeah, but that fucker was a Messerschmitt. Oh. Failure, nice, he missed. And we get to beat him up, yay! And now there's just two Bacows left. But yes, most weapons in Seed are German, that is correct. And yeah, the founder of Messerschmitt was indeed named for knife smithing. Nice. There we go. We beat it. Battle clear. Hey! Gina gained a level. Hey! We got Waltfeld. And we got a strike. And we got some material. Nice. Weighing 35 tons, hailing from Macau, the Bruce. Just stop this. I've already won. Surrender. Didn't I tell you? There are no clear rules about when a war ends. Waltfeld. What? All we can do is fight, as sworn enemies! Nothing ends until one of us goes down. Dot, dot, dot. Huh? Andy! The one word that she gets to say in this game. Oh. Boom. Rest in peace, Aisha, yes. But I don't want to kill anyone! Andrew got a little plot armor here. Yes, he did. Oh, what is the, Oh, a din. Gotcha. Alright, well, the turning point. And we can get another, pilot. We could use Athrun. That's not a bad choice. He is defensive, but, you know, ability. When executing support defense at 3-ship alliance, when piloting units with specified tags, increase damage dealt by 15%. We don't have anything in 3-ship alliance yet, so no point putting him in. All right. In that case, we shall scout Waltfield. Yes, yes, we got you scouted. We'll drop you in. And what sort of a unit do we want to get you? Obviously, you want Zaft. Yep, any kind of Zaft. All right, upgrade. Level up. Get you to level 50. Learn Coordinator, learn Zaft Affinity. Got you nice and strong. Let's find you some good Zaft units, assuming we have any. Guais? Beam rifle, autocannon, beam claw. That's, yeah. And what are your, proficiencies? You are a melee unit. Okay. We want something... Oops, not you. We want a good, Zaft melee unit. Let's see what we got. That is, of course, attack type. Honestly, the Guais is probably the best thing we have for him. Even if it does use the wrong attack stats. 31. Well, the dual beam claw is the second strongest attack, so I guess he'll be fine in it. Because the other option would be the Shigu deep arms. That's actually worse. Aegis Gundam, yeah. But then if we go to Freedom, that's going to be, or excuse me, a Justice, that's going to be a 3-ships alliance, right? Yep, 3-ships alliance. Definitely not what we want to give him. Legao isn't even good for him. Yeah, he's going to ride the Shigu. Or, excuse me, the Guais. So, select and let's go. Sortie. Give you the Guais. We can level it up to, I don't know, 40. Yeah, because we'll need to use it anyway. For evolution, that is. Alright. I think that's a decent enough team. 88, yeah. Alright, let's proceed. Let's proceed. After defeating Andrew Waldfeld, also known as the Desert Tiger, the Archangel passes through Zaft territory and sets course for the Red Sea. They even have the same absolutely terrible looking water that they have from the actual series. Early 2003 CGI water. Oh! With Kagali on board, the ship finds itself en route to Alaska. You bring the Psycho Gundam to this timeline? That's overkill! However, Zaft forces form a pursuit squad and launch yet another attack on the Archangel. Amidst the fray is the Zala team, captained by Atherin. Unable to advance as planned, the Archangel inadvertently approaches neutral orb waters as the fighting continues. Incoming call from the Orb Fleet. Dalida Lolaka Chandra II. Is that Kagali's bodyguard? Attention! Approaching Earth Forces warship and Zaft forces. You are approaching the territorial waters of the Orb Union. Change your course at once. Our country will not tolerate any unauthorized incursion of armed ships, aircraft, or mobile suits. Change your course at once. And here where the M1 Astray OS finally finished. Yes. This guy's nuts. And I thought Orb was peaceful. Whatever. Now's our chance to shoot down the Legged ship. Consider this your final warning. If you do not change course, we will open fire. Wait, they'll attack us too? I can't believe it. Neutral my foot. Orb made the Archangel, right? Ignore that, officer. Keep heading for Orb's waters. The Archangel will continue into Orb's waters, but you will not attack. Haha, Isaac Scarface Jewel. Yes. Who are you? Who am I? Who are you? If you can't make this decision, connect me to someone who can. Get my father, Uzumi Naraatha, on the line. This is Kagali Yula Atha! Kagali's announcement shocks not only the crew of the Archangel, but the Orb forces as well. Exercising their right to self-defense, the Orb forces launch an attack on the Archangel as it trespasses upon their territory. After confirming that the Zaft forces have withdrawn to avoid a skirmish with the Orb forces, the Archangel is secretly granted safe passage. In exchange for receiving fuel and repairs at Orb's top-secret port, the Archangel is asked both to hand over all of the strike's combat data and to share its technology with Morgan Raider Incorporated. To ensure the Archangel's protection, Kira acquiesces to the requests and commences work on the development of a mobile suit support OS. Finally! Meanwhile, in an effort to locate the Archangel, the Zala team infiltrates Orb and makes its way inside Morgan Raider Incorporated's factory sector. Birdie! Tori! Tori! Ah! Tori! Tori! Now, what's that? Wow, a robotic bird! A birdie! Tori! Oh, maybe it belongs to that person. Oh. Oh no, where could it have gone? Ah! It's yours. Thank you. You know, the fact that it has, that the fence has horizontal, bars is, kind of silly for protection reasons, because you can just climb it like a ladder. And that person is the one who sent you to the afterlife, Nicol. Oh. Oh. Hey, let's go! A friend gave it to me. Oh. It's something very precious. A dear friend gave to me. Even Chunky Cat can infiltrate that supposedly top secret base. Yes. I see. Ha. The reunion was unexpected, but meeting Atherin and Orb informed Kira that Zaft forces must have been lying in wait outside Orb's territorial waters to pounce on the Archangel. Having predicted that the Archangel would be attacked by Zaft forces the moment it departed Orb's waters, Kira enters the cockpit of the strike, ready for battle. From the chance encounter, Atherin too is aware that the Archangel is still hiding in Orb, and tells his teammates to set up a perimeter around Orb's waters. Secret mission becoming not so secret. Yep. With resupply and repairs complete, the Archangel plots a course for the Alliance headquarters in Alaska, and finally departs Orb. We'll reach the edge of the territorial waters soon. No enemies detected. Stay alert. Once we break away from the fleet and lift off from the water, get us to maximum combat speed. Message from the flagship. Now turning back. We wish you the best of luck. Reply, we appreciate your escort. What's wrong, kid? You know, no orders have been issued yet, right? Zaft will launch their attack when we leave these waters. Huh? We got something on the radar. What? Hostiles identified. It's the Aegis, Buster, Blitz, and Duel. They were waiting for us. They must have set up a perimeter. Prepare for anti-ship and anti-MS combat. We just need to get away from them. I'm sure it'll be tough, but I wish you all luck. The most stupid thing for me in that scene is Archangel is capable to go underwater. Why is Archangel not using that to go out from Orb undetected? Is it able to go underwater in Seed? I know it can in Destiny. I don't think it can do it yet in Seed. I think that's an addition that they gave it in Destiny. Or in the lead up to Destiny. Standby complete. Kira Yamato heading out. Try and take it easy. All you need to do is support the strike from above. Yes, sir. Let's go. Don't get shot down. So, speaking of the earlier comments about World War II, This is a story that I think was from World War One. Basically what happened is there was a, basically in the air war in World War One, I think, could it have been two? I actually don't remember now. Oh, I mixed up between Seed and Destiny. Dang, almost forgot this is Seed, not Seed Destiny. Yep. I want to say it was World War One, you know, back when they were just still flying biplanes and stuff, but it might have been two. I don't remember. Still leaning towards one. There was a German ace that basically, when he was fighting against the other allies, they would see his, you know, his special colors, ace colors, and they'd be like, oh shoot, I don't want to get into a dogfight with him, so, you know, they'd all run away, and then he'd have an easy time of shooting them down. So what he would do is he would give, he would basically let new pilots fly in his colors. That way they would basically be safe on their first mission. Since no one else, yes, the fucker, wait, I mean Fokker. They would be safe on their first mission, gain experience, and basically avoid getting shot down. That stopped working once the Americans joined in, because when the Americans came in, then they're like, ace colors, everyone attack the ace! Ah, Zerg rush! It's like, having ace colors stopped being protection, it basically became a death sentence. Your course is clear. Your Skygrasper is ready for launch. Tole, be careful out there. Oh! Wasn't that story from Eric Hartman? Maybe? The turning point. Destroy all enemies. Alright, how's our team setup? We got DINs, we got aquatic units that fortunately aren't in water. Good. Alright, that's pretty small forces, so ugh. Alright, well, at least you can get a chance step. Wait, probably butchered the name of the famous World War I German ace. Yeah. Does sound like Eric Cartman, though. Just in case, let's go ahead and give you an attack burst. And you can kill the Buster Gundam. Get back! Yeah, Hyper Bazooka. Boom. Ah! Goodbye, Bronze Rod Samson. Darn it. He's smart enough to defend. Attack bursts. Be enough? Yes. Even with him defending, it's enough. Alright, let's watch that EX attack. Yeah, I gotta fire the autocannon first. And just smash it with that mace. And then chainsaw it. Also, I realized I shouldn't have said that. Shouldn't have said that the American Air Force was Zerg rushing. I should have said that they saw custom colors and they said, mine, 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 mine. Haha. Ah. Which one's this? 170mm autocannon. Sure. Down you go. Damn it. Rip Nicol after this. Yep. Very much rip. There we go. Kills no. Or is that a goon? That's a goon, not a Snow. Oh, and it's also a capture. Nice. Range boost. Even defending will still get the kill. Foolish. Ha! Their rear lines have been decimated. Transform, not move over there, you idiot. Thank you. Get a little attack boost. There. Get the kill. Wow. And here's where the legend of Kira Jesus Yamato and his plot armor is born. Yes. Yes, it is. It's over. Yes, it is. It is all over. Nothing you can do. Whatever. Ascend. Good. Fire a positron beam. Turret type, large caliber, sure. That was pointless. Yes, fire that beam cannon. Skygrasper, Koning here. Strike, can you hear me? I'm sending you enemy coordinates. Tole. Roger. The absence of option parts in this game kills the fun of SD Gundam for you, at least. I'm gonna ask, what do option parts really make you... I mean, you mentioned that earlier, that you really loved option parts. What makes them so integral to the game for you? Yeah, Midas Messer, anti-air shotgun. Get over there, and not enough for the kill. Darn. Alright, well, hopefully we can champ step all the way over there. Used to spend hours finding the right mix for a single MS. Okay. I will admit, for me, it's the development tree. That's what I love about, what I love, so, yeah. Perfect. Get the support attack. That's what we need. Let's see. Oh yeah, beam rifle is gonna barely do anything into water. Yeah, much better. Hop on over here. Shoot you down. But just your regular beam rifle, despite your crazy, crazy huge outfit. Yeah, for me, it's all about capturing and evolving. That's the thing that I really don't like is just that, you know, the only way to really evolve units is by using the, experience packs, because it just doesn't make any sense to level them up manually, which I'm not really opposed to. I'm kind of happy, but on the other hand, you know, grinding out the levels is kind of the integral part of SD Gundam. Wow, 14,000? Nice. Hey, we unlocked the entire team. Nice. Oh, hey, and we got another nuclear, the whatchamacallit, nuclear Mobius. Captured a goon. Get some seed development material. We're at 5. Cool. All right, let's continue on the story. Remember the 30% boost experience skill for Pilot MS? You're damn right I do. Atherin! Oh. Fall back already. You've lost. What are you? Stop this, Atherin! I don't want to fight you anymore! It's too late for that! All I have to do is defeat you, right? You said so yourself! You said you'd fight me too! Take this! Boom! Straight from Char's counterattack. Punch in the face. Oh! Atherin! Atherin, get back! Huh? Yeah, this is definitely playing by original Seed. It looked like it was, you know, just an instinctive counterattack. Ah! Atherin, you must escape. Aw, they don't show his helmet filling up with blood. Nicol! All right, that's number 7 done. 10 more to go. That's gonna take a while. At the rate we're going, that's gonna be another 5 episodes. But let's head over to the base, because we got some character requests to take care of. The O. Alright, I'll give you a the O. And Nicol's father is one of the engineers in Strike Freedom Development Team at Zaft. Oh my! Alright, let's obtain another the O. And we'll obtain it by grabbing one of the masalas. Level up, develop, execute. Completed. There we go. Have yourself a VO. And there we go. That is Peptimus, maxed out. Limiter off for Titans. You capture unit from Mobile Suit Zeta Gundam in new translation 4 times. Ugh! Terrible one. The Freedom Gundam team. Okay, okay. I'm fiery. Transfer an R Aries. Okay. I think we got plenty of Aries. No, we don't. So I'll just give you the one that I do have. Many more to be expected, yes. Alright, 4 captures in Zeta Gundam. Let's capture. And we got 1 from using 3 tries. Lame. Back out to the warship cruise. 102 energy, I'll take it. Alright, Argama, go back into space. Yeah, that 3 hours is really 4 hours, but whatever. Alright, let's keep capturing Zeta units. Capture. Still not enough. Alright, that's 2 more. So you just need to capture 1 more time. And we didn't get it in all 3 attempts. Wow. Again? Nothing still. Jeez. Game, what is wrong with you? Finally. And we captured 2 of them in 2 tries. And we reached rank 33. Hey, I told you we'd get it when we were starting to burn energy. Alright, well. Now here comes the problem. It is 1:30 a.m. for me. I did not get anywhere enough sleep last night. I think I'm just gonna go wrap the episode up. Yeah. I think we're gonna wrap the episode up. Let's go to upgrades. We are focusing on Tall Geese 2. Alright, base. Oh yeah. Let's actually collect the reward. That'd be helpful. Yes, yes, look at her now. So yeah, upgrades. We need Tall Geese 2 parts. Develop, wing. Tall Geese 2. We need 2 more technical journals. So let's hop on back, go to stage, and I'll just show you what I've been doing. Now I did have an auto clicker to help me clear these stages and just let them go while burning energy. But what I've been doing is going to a stage that I need something from, like right here. This is where we get Tall Geese 2 technical journals. And plus we can capture V8s. And just hop on in. Use this team again. Nobody is fully leveled. No unit, no pilot is fully leveled, which is specifically what we want. Euphonia just raided the stream. Hello! Izak's mom is one of the higher-ups in Zaf. That is true. To Elise, welcome! Welcome, welcome, welcome. How is everyone doing on the YouTubes? Or excuse me, on the Twitches, on the Rumbles? Now, unfortunately, you guys came in right as I'm about to wrap the stream up. It is 1:30 for me. I'm getting ready to wrap things up, but thank you so much. Cross-platform rude. I appreciate it, everyone. Looks like you didn't follow me before. Oh, that's perfectly all right. How was your stream? What were you guys doing tonight? Big ol' Dave. Mario Kart, nice. Which version? Are we talking old school? Or are we talking 8 Deluxe? Or something in between? Eight Deluxe, nice, 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 nice. Playing with viewers, oh, that does sound like fun. That does sound like a wonderful way to participate with viewers. And Ultron's just using his flamethrower on these Virgos. And your right side of the screen becomes more lively. Oh yeah, immediately. KZ was holding down pretty much the entirety of the chat for the past couple of minutes. And now we suddenly got a ton of people. But yeah, it's nice to have a team that's able to take it on with autoplay, because unfortunately it's a grind-heavy game. And even though the skipping is nice, sometimes you just need to burn a ton of energy onto a single stage, and it only lets you skip 3 times. Oh, goodbye, Cheng Wu Fei. Fortunately, you don't lose units when they die like you do in some G-Gen games, so that's nice. There we are, and we just got the plain old tall geese up there that needs to be defeated, and the stage will be done. Or, you know, Catcher could just suicide. And so could Hero. Fission nailed. And so could Troa. Jeez. Everyone's just getting their ass kicked by that tall geese. There we are. Battle clear. And we didn't even get the things that we wanted. How unfortunate. Okay, but at least that took us below energy cap, which is always good. On the one hand, we just got these raiders. Told my mom, you want to see a tall geese? She thinks I'm going to show her a picture of tall geese. I just showed her a picture of the MS and she slapped you in your arm. True story. Nice. Anyway, since we got all the raiders here, I guess I'll do another episode. How am I for battery power? We're at 41%. We got plenty of battery power. We can do another episode. I can go until 2:30. Okay, this episode is wrapping up. The stream continues. Stream folks, don't drop. We are going straight into the next episode. VOD folks, have a good night. Please like, follow, subscribe. Check me out on Twitch, YouTube, Rumble, Odyssey, and Kick. Free money in the description as always. And also, please check out Euphonia's channel. Thank you for the raid. They do fun stuff, and Two Elise also does some good art streams. So do check them out on Twitch and Rumble at least, but I think on YouTube as well, if I recall correctly. Yeah, that's that. See you next time.